Hi, so I am not done with month 2, week 3, 4 aligners, but over the weekend, I must have been grinding in my sleep and I cracked my aligner. So I cracked it here. I'll insert a picture. And at first I didn't think it would be an issue. I thought it'll just be a minor crack and it'll be fine. But then I started noticing a blister on the inside of my mouth where it was rubbing so hard. And I started noticing that I could feel a ton of air. They felt very loose. They were very easy to slip in and out. And saliva was starting to pool around my front teeth because they were just so loose. And then I started noticing that my bottom aligners started to do the same thing, and I noticed a chip in them as well. So I don't know if it was just like I was really grinding in my sleep, but and I started getting a blister on my bottom lip. So I reached out to Smile Direct, and I reached out the day before yesterday, and I would have 5 more days left of these particular aligners. I've already had them in for 7 or 8 days. They're the 14-day aligners. And they told me that somebody would reach out to me in 5 days, which is too late because at that point I would be changing my aligners. And my biggest worry is if the crack is causing them to be so loose, it worries me that my teeth are gonna start shifting back and then my next set of aligners aren't gonna fit. So I am making an executive decision because nobody has reached out to me, nobody got back to me. The customer service rep told me he didn't know what to tell me, which seems insane. I can't imagine I'm the first person to ever have a cracked aligner. And there should be a protocol, and I just feel like they should have an answer. Either put in your next set of aligners or switch back a set. Keeping in cracked aligners doesn't seem like a resolution, and waiting 5 days also doesn't seem like a resolution when 5 days is when I would have to switch to the new aligners anyways. So I'm just gonna put in my next set of aligners, which would be month 3, week 1, and I'd be putting them in 5 days early. So today is Sunday. I normally, well, 5.5 days. Today's Sunday. I normally put them in on a Friday. So I'll make sure to insert pictures of the cracks, and I'll insert the before and after pictures since technically this is the end of month 2, a week shy. And I'm just gonna hope that these go in okay. I'm a little nervous that my teeth have already shifted too much. And if that's the case, then I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if I go back to my previous set or what, but I'm gonna try to put these in. Okay, so they're in, they're extremely tight. They're really, really painful. And I don't know if it's because I'm putting them in 5 days early or what. I have a hard time believing that these ones are gonna go in. The crack is just so bad. Okay. They're not even close to going in. So this tooth is still very crooked. And this aligner, that tooth is very straight. To be honest, it almost looks like this aligner to this aligner, like there's one missing in between, because this one is still incredible. The one that cracked is still incredibly crooked, and this one is practically straight. So I'm gonna pause and try to get these in one more time, and if I can't, then I guess I'll go to sleep with no aligners, and I will hope that Smile Direct will reach out to me tomorrow or respond to me so that I'm able to find out what I'm supposed to do in the meantime, because I find it hard to believe that I'm going to be able to get these ones in. I wouldn't think that a few days would make such a big difference, but apparently it really does. So I will pause the video and keep trying. Okay, so an update. So the night that I filmed, I tried to get the aligners in, and they just would not get in, honey. They would not go in. So I put in my crack set and went to bed, and when I woke up in the morning, I had 2 more cuts on the inside of my mouth. So I decided to give them another try. I put the next set in. I worked them in with Chewies. It took me, really cool. Okay, go sit down. It took me about 30 minutes with the Chewies, and then I would take a break, and then I did another 20 minutes, and I was able to get them in enough that I felt comfortable. My front 2 teeth did not sit in. There was a substantial gap. I'll insert a picture. But I think it's because my 2 teeth hadn't moved into the position they needed to from the previous set. And it's possible that they could have started shifting back because the set was so loose. So I've had these ones in now for 4 days. So my new update day won't be on Friday. It'll be on Monday. So these have been in for 4 days, and my teeth are already moving into them. So my one front tooth is seated pretty good. But the very crooked one, it still has a ways to go to fully seat in. So if I feel like we're close, I'll move over to the new set. If not, maybe I'll keep this set in for an additional 3 days. Which would put me right back on track for where I was before, since I changed my other set of aligners about 4 days early. So these are the aligners. I will post what my teeth look like before and what they look like now. Looking at the pictures, I cannot believe how much movement has happened. It's insane. You'll see in the before and after pictures how much some of my teeth have shifted and moved, and we're not even we're at the beginning of month 3. So I will keep posting. My next update will be on Monday. So I will change my aligners on Monday, and I will update again.